Welcome. We're so glad you're here at this party and this gathering in your neighborhood. I'm Alan Newton, and I just right out of the chute want to say thank you to those that have hosted this event, and we're so appreciative of your willingness to open your home to all of us here. If you've read about Jesus' life in the Gospels, you have to realize that he loved a party. He went to many parties in the New Testament. In fact, the very first miracle he ever did was at a wedding of Cana in Galilee, where he turned water into wine. The Bible says that he loved to go to Bethany and have a party at Mary and Martha and Lazarus' house. The scriptures tell us about Simon the leper, who threw a party for Jesus to celebrate what he had done in the healing of his own body and life. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus tells about a party that was a wedding banquet. And he talks about how the master invited everyone to come and to be a part of the banquet that day, including those that were in the streets. This one idea that God is throwing a party and he invites everyone, not just those who belong, but those who are on the fringe in the streets. This thought that God is calling all of us to the banquet table together, if we really understood this, it could potentially change how we see the world around us. We want to invite you over the next 6 weeks into an adventure. We want to invite you to gather together and go through the book called The Art of Neighboring, written by Dave Runyon, and to explore what God might be inviting us to and who he might be inviting to the party with us. In this book, you'll wrestle with the idea that God put you in the neighborhood you're in for a purpose and a reason. And what if together we collectively explored and sought out what is it that God might have us do? Who else do we need to invite to this party? What are the needs in our neighborhood that we might meet in Jesus' name? What might God want to do through us to reveal his love? How might we be the hands and feet of Jesus right here in our neighborhood? We've been praying for this time, and I believe something very exciting and special is about to happen if we will begin together and ask God these questions in prayer. Now, I got to tell you, one of the places I love to go to eat and to even have a party is the Waffle House. They have something on their menu, those fried potatoes. They have a word for them. They say that they're gathered and smothered with cheese and mushrooms and onions, or you can scatter them, right? And I want to suggest that these gatherings in our neighborhoods are like Waffle House hash brown potatoes. We individually are gathered together, that through the Spirit of God and his love, he warms our hearts. We're smothered in his grace and his love and his care. And then God scatters us into our neighborhood to be his hands and feet. We want to invite you to come join us over the next 6 weeks as we explore the book, The Art of Neighboring. Will you gather together and see what God has for us? Come and join us.